Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in today's video. And what I want to do is share with you why would you go ahead and sell a put rather than buying a call. Both of those are looking for the stock to move in the upward direction. So why wouldn't you go ahead and buy a call rather than selling a put? So stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and answer that in this question. All right, so a lot of people that get into trading options, you understand that there's probably 4 parts to the trade. So you could buy a put, you could buy a call, you could sell a put, and you could sell a call. So you've got those 4 parts. Now, each one of those kind of gives you a different way to make money or profit depending on the contract position that you have on the trade. So you could be a buyer or a seller. So why in the world would you go ahead and buy a call rather than selling a put? Or why would you sell a put rather than buying a call? What's the advantage and disadvantage to these things? Because I hear people talk about it's like the same exact thing, and it's not. It's actually very different. There's very different concepts when it comes to also the liabilities part of it because you're dealing with legal contracts. But that's what we're going to cover here, and that's what we're going to talk about here in a little more detail. So first, I want to share with you a little bit of insight on checking out our website, and I think there's a lot of great things you could check out on the freebies. So just head on over to tradersfly.com, and when you get there, go to that freebies section. That'll be right there. And there's a lot of great sheets that we just continue to expand, like Excel cheat sheets, mini little videos, Greeks, and much more. Some are coming soon, and some you could get right away. So definitely check that out and grab some of the freebies there, or grab all of them if you like. Okay, so let's go to the screen here. And we're going to go into a little bit of education. So when we look at buying a call, this is the profit that we'll make. Here's our 0 line. Okay, and this is the price of the stock. So when we look at buying a call, the structure and the risk profile picture of buying a call looks something like this. So what does that mean? That means that as we look to our line, this is the line at expiration, and here's the line today. This is called the T+0 line in the industry. And when we look at the T+0 line here, if you get this at around 170 where it's the break even, meaning at 0, so there it is, at 0, with time that line gets closer and closer to expiration, which means you have a theta decay that's negative, or let's just put a number to it where it might be like a negative $6 per day. So that's what it means. It means that the green line gets closer to the black line. You're losing money when you buy a call. Now, what's the cool thing about this? What's great about it? Well, what happens is you have unlimited profit potential when it comes to this. So as stock moves, you have a very fast delta, in other words. In other words, you can make a lot of money if the stock moves in your favor. The downside and the issue or the problems associated with this, so what problems do we have? Well, we have a couple of issues. Number one, we lose money if it stands still. The second issue is that if it moves down, we lose. Even if it moves up a little, we still lose because of the time value problem that we have. Options lose money with time. That's kind of the issue that you have. The only time you make money is the stock has to go up a lot, and it has to go up a lot enough to cover the difference of the premium you lose. Because if it moves right away, you're good because you didn't lose a lot of money. If it moves a little bit later, like let's say this was 30 days, and it moves in 2 days, you're fine. If it's a 30-day option contract and it moves 20 days from now, well, you might need a way bigger move to make it work and happen. So that's kind of one of the issues, but it's still an upward move. So let's check out selling a put. And some people wonder, well, why in the world would you sell a put? We got a call. You can make unlimited amount of money. Well, the way I look at it is I don't believe in stocks going up to the moon. That's just my worldview and perspective. I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, some stocks do, but it really doesn't most of the time. So here's kind of what happens when we sell a put. Same concept in a way, but it's a little bit, you could see right here, you still make money from the stock heading higher. And let's say here's our price. So what's bad about this? Okay, and what is good or great about this? Well, what's great is stock can stand still and you still make money. Why? Because you have a positive theta. Think of your insurance company. If you go ahead Who makes more money in the insurance industry? Is it you, the buyer, when you buy insurance? Or is it the seller when they sell you car insurance? Think of it like this. When you go ahead and buy car insurance, is money coming out of your wallet and going into theirs, or is money coming out of their wallet and are they sending you checks? No, it's not going into your bank account. You're taking money out of your wallet and you're handing it to the insurance company. And the same thing here. Most of the time, the big businesses, they make money by selling. Anybody makes money by selling a product. Apple, you look at anything like that. You look at Google, they sell something. The phones, whatever the case is. It's a selling business. So as we look into this, you typically want to be a net seller. Now, what's the downside? Well, if nobody buys your stuff or products, yeah, you got problems. Here, we're in the insurance business. Well, if we got a crash, stock goes down, well, we could lose quite a bit of money because you have unlimited risk up until, well, zero. The technical engineers will probably say zero. I say unlimited risk. So you basically have unlimited risk if the stock tanks to zero, and you've got a problem there. But the good news is stock stands still, you make money. Stock goes up, you make money. Even if it goes down a little, you still make money. The problem is if it goes down a lot, then you can lose some money. So the problem and the bad is you have unlimited, again, the people who are really technical, unlimited loss, but the people who are technical, yeah, it can only go to zero. Stock can only go to zero. Here, when we look at this, you do have the positive theta. So that's the great thing. So why would you do this? Well, because you've got a higher probability and chance of success. Think of it. Would you rather have, let's just say I make this up, but would you rather have an 80% chance of success and make $200, or a 10% chance of success and make maybe $4,000? Okay. Some of you will say I'll take the 10% because I'm going to make a lot more. The thing with this business is you want consistency. This is where people fail, is because you're making money time and time again. Maybe you're making less, but you're consistent. Whereas a lot of people, what they do is they choose this 10% probability of success, and they might make a lot more, but every time that they put on, let's say buying a call, you're getting a lower chance of success, and you're losing out, and you're constantly paying this premium. You're losing $1,200, $1,200, $1,200, $1,200. And then, yeah, eventually you might make your $4,000 or something like that, but you're constantly losing money to make that. So how does this look in a trading panel and platform? So let's check this out. Let's go ahead and do one on Disney here. And just to show you the stock chart of Disney, you can see right here the current stock price is about 110. So I could go ahead and assume Disney, we will go in and go to, let's say, 53 days. And I could say, well, why don't I buy a 130 or 125? Let's just even go closer. Why don't I buy this one and I'll buy the single at the 120? And we'll just say 10 contracts just for conversation's sake. And here I've got my calls on Disney. So stock goes up, yeah, I'm making money. Problem is this. Here's my issue. I got a theta of negative 54. What in the world does that mean? That basically means I lose $55 in a way every single day. So watch this white line. Look, here's this white line. Here's the green line. Okay, if it just stands still, let's move it over. If it just stands still, I lose $3,500. And this is what those people do that think, hey, buying a call is better. You're losing $3,500 if it doesn't work. That's the issue. Now, is there sometimes in situations would you do this? Yeah, absolutely. But for beginner, be careful. Now, let's look at what happens here with the T+0. Okay, every day as I move this date forward, and again, I'm pre-recording this video, you could go ahead and see every day you're losing money. Now your profit and loss continues to decay. Boom, 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 boom. White line gets closer to green line. So now look, just to break even, you've got to get that stock to go up like $3-4. Now, look at this. If I keep going and it moves later in time, now I got to get it going up like $6-7. So you can see what happens. And if it gets close to expiration, well, I'm almost down $3,000. I got to get that stock to go up like $9 if it just stood still. So that's the issue. Just to break back even, it's got to move in that direction. Now, yes, you could make a fortune, right? There's your $4,000, but it's really got to move. Now, let's take a look at selling a put. So current stock price right now is here we go, 111. So let's say we are selling a put, and I go ahead, and here is our 10 put contracts. Look at the difference here. Look at my theta. I've got a positive 65 theta versus the other one, negative 55 theta. So here, look at that. Boom. Okay. Now, what does that mean? That now means stock stands still, I make money. Stock goes up, I make money. Stock pulls back even a little bit, I still make money. The only problem is I have this downside movement. So here, look, stand still, watch this date. Look at that. Watch closely. Okay, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, boom. Look, stand still, you're already up $1,000 and then you can get out of it early. You don't have to stay in it the whole time. You could get out of it early. You could keep going, and if it expires, look how much you'll make. Now, again, this is, you know, it depends on your risk management, but you could say, hey, here's $4,500. Every, 40, 60 days, you could be doing $4,500. Now, this is considered a naked position that if it does go against you, yeah, you could have some astronomical losses. And this is what some people will argue. You could have, here, stock goes to zero, you could have almost $100,000 in losses. Here's your $99,000. Now, this is where you get into the risk management business of this and really learning and understanding what in the world you're doing. So if you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend doing this from scratch all on your own. You could go ahead and check out some of the things like our courses and work with us. I would highly encourage that, because here you could see here's our one of our other courses, Diagonals Mastery. And we have a lot of other courses on our website here you could check out on Rise to Learn. So when you look at these courses, let's just look at the option side. You can see we've got things about verticals and iron condors and calendars and diagonals and butterflies. So there's many more courses out there. But what I'm saying is now, what would you do? How do you protect this trade? Well, here's what I would do. We would go ahead and buy some protection. This is when we would buy the protection. I'll go ahead and buy 10. Analyze the trade, and now look what I did. I flattened and cut off my risk there. Now, does that kill and reduce my theta? Yeah, it does, because I have to buy this protection, because the one that I buy loses $43. Now, the one that I sell makes me $65 a day. Think about it. I bought some protection, okay, and that protection cost me $43 a day. Okay, I'm losing $43 a day, but the one I'm selling, I'm making $65 a day. Net total, I'm making $22 a day. So hey, that's still better in my opinion. I don't have a negative position now on a day-to-day basis still. I still have a positive position. Now, your upside is limited. That's the issue. Your upside here is limited. But think about it, the selling business. Any business that sells photo cameras, any business that sells phones, it's all about, any business, it's all about selling. Does a floor company try to buy your floors? No, they try to sell you a floor. Selling is how you make money. Even in a stock, if you invest in a stock, you don't make money by buying it. You make money by selling it. When you sell it, that's when you collect your premium and profit. So you buy it first, you have something, and then you sell it. So in our case, we're selling it first, and later on, we would buy it back. We're selling insurance premium, right? And then we'd buy it back if needed. So this is what goes on and happens in this insurance business and industry. If you don't get and understand this concept yet, this is maybe a little bit more advanced video for you, then go ahead and take a look at some of our other pages there. We have some getting started page. Here's a start here, Option Trading 101. Go to that page and learn a bit. And really, if you want to just speed things up rather than hopping around on YouTube videos, you could check out the courses. They'll really help you out a lot more. So that's a couple of things to really check out and look at. This is the way that option tradings work. And I hope you found this video helpful and insightful, that this is normally why you want to be a seller, because stock stands still, you make money. Stock goes up, you make money. Stock pulls back a little bit, you make money. And whereas when you're buying a call, this is why a lot of people lose money in options. It's for this simple reason. When you buy something, just think about it. When you buy something, buy food, you eat it. When you buy anything, you buy a car, it depreciates. Anytime you buy something, a lot of times it just loses value. So the same thing here, you bought something and it stands still, nothing happens, you'll lose money. Goes down, you lose money. Goes up even a little bit, you still lose money. It's got to really move quite a bit for you to pan out and make money on these. And if you've been trading these and you've been losing out money, then it's a lot of this is because of this time decay problem that you have. So anyways, I hope you join me and check out some of those great freebies that I have. Just click the link right over here. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're brand new, and check out some other great videos. So thank you so much for joining me. In the end, remember, there's more to life than just money. Do what you love, contribute to other people, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I hope to see you in another video.